Bike swap! Today we're at Big Bear Lake in California, and we're riding the
Mineshaft?
the Mineshaft coaster. Yes.
Minecart?
The Mineshaft coaster. The only roller coaster open in all of California.
It was so freaking fun. So it's like a dual hand thing. You're like, fill me down. You're like this, and then it has stop on it. And then you push it forward to go, and then you just, like, pull it back to slow. But you can't stop. Don't stop.
Literally, I recorded people stopping in my B-roll, and it's the worst. Like, she almost valleyed. It was terrible. I thought it was great. Yeah, it had a lot of laterals, you know, like, it really whipped you side to side. It had a few little airtime pops that I noticed. Kind of intense at some point. Like, I mean, it felt crazy. I think you went a little slower than me.
I also weigh double your weight.
But that should mean you go faster. You don't weigh double that.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd lift up as easily.
I don't know. It was crazy, though. I mean, it was really fun. It's over a mile long, so it's a long ride. Do you think it's worth $20? How much would you pay for it?
I would pay $20 for it, because that's what I paid for it.
How do you like the Alpine Slide?
That was also fun.
It's the only Alpine Slide in all of California, so it's pretty rare. Also, I've never been on one.
I've never even been to something where I control it at all. I've also never been on a ski lift, so you have to take a ski lift to get to the top of the slide.
Yeah, it's like a double ride.
I've never been on it. And apparently in the winter, it becomes like a sled thing, right?
Yeah, they have tubes in the winter, so we'll have to come back. But, I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's from, I think, the 60s, so there's just, like, pieces of concrete, like, pieced together, and you feel every bump every time it goes like...
There are so many potholes, let me tell you. You would think we lived in New York with the amount of potholes on that slide.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was really, really crazy, man. I felt like I was going to fall off the whole time. There's no seatbelt. You don't wear anything. You just are sitting.
You're sitting and, again, holding a, like, stick shift, and it's forward to go and back to stop.
Yeah.
It was really fun, though. We went on 2 different ones. He went on the, like, advanced one. I went on the little baby first timers one.
Yeah, I mean, they're like the same slide. It's just everyone like full sends. I didn't even do that because it was crazy.
Let me tell you, there was a child and their father passing me on that one.
Whoa.
I was full sending. I think it just like is a little inclined, so like you naturally will go faster.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then the final ride we went on was Soaring Eagle.
Soaring. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was really fun.
So beautiful. You could see the Big Bear Lake.
Big Bear Lake.
And it's so gorgeous. And I just wanted to like keep going and just like drop me in it. That's what I wanted.
It's cool because it's like a zip line without the hassle of strapping into like a big harness. You know, it's just a little seatbelt, and then backwards.
A little seatbelt. It's a double seatbelt.
So it's a double seatbelt. Going backwards is really forceful, and then going down is like pretty graceful. It's just like feels like you're floating. It's pretty fun.
That as like an extreme coaster where it's like a drop tower zip line, I think would be really fun.
That would be fun. Yeah, I mean, those are really the 3 main attractions here. That's what we did. They also have go-karts and mini golf, but neither of those seem that good. There's also a water slide, but...
That's not our thing. We're not super into like go-karting. The go-kart's like a circle around, so I was like, I don't really want to spend my money to do that. And also the mini golf was pretty short and it was a little congested. Mm-hmm. So I was like, you know, when I'm doing mini golf, I hate when the people behind you are rushing you. I was like, I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah.
So we didn't do it. Maybe we'll do it one day. Yeah. Probably not.
Probably not. I mean, there's just a lot better mini golfs out there, you know, and there's also a lot better go-karts, so I would recommend maybe going somewhere else. But this is the only one open in probably all of California. So.
But I'm sure it's fun, like if you live around here, or, you know, for kids, their first go-kart, that would be great for kids because it's just like a circle. That's a big bug. Anyway. Yeah. And then the water slide seemed really fun, but we didn't bring bathing suits, and also that was like the busiest thing. Because it's 80 degrees right now. And no clouds, so very hot.
It would have, I mean, it would have been nice, but I think in a COVID world, it's probably not the best idea.
Yeah, no one was wearing a mask because like you can't really wear a mask doing that.
How safe did you feel at this
park? I felt
park?
very safe at this park. Everyone was wearing a mask. All staff members were wearing a mask. And on Soarin', every single ride after it was sanitized. I'm sure they did it for the other things too.
They did, yeah.
But you just didn't see it because Soarin' is only like... I need to stop calling it Soarin'. It's not the Disney ride. Soaring Eagle is like a single buoy for everyone. Everything else is like many carts that just keep getting reused so they can re-clean it.
Yeah, after we got off of the coaster, they wipe it off each time. So, I mean, you know, sanitizing is pretty good. I don't think social distancing is the best here, but everyone is wearing a mask and it's outside. So, you know, you give and take. I don't think I didn't feel unsafe. It felt really fun.
No, and I didn't feel like people were on top of me.
We're outside. There's a lot of, there's a breeze. It's not like we're indoors too.
So I felt like they are handling it the best they can with like not very straight queues and like only one operator for everything. I think they did it really well. Again, staff was super nice. The guy on Soaring Eagle told us that we have very nice manners.
I didn't hear him. That's what he said?
Yeah. I was wondering why you were silent.
Yeah, I didn't hear him. So.
Well, now it's closing down, everybody.
That's it for the day.
Yeah, it was super fun. Highly recommended it. Recommended, not past tense.
It's a nice little family park if you're, live out here. I think
Gorgeous
it's worth the
drive.
Oh, wow, the drive was insane.
It's through the mountains, so if you're scared of heights, be careful. But also, like, it was really nice and very local. You can see the lake once you get, like, to Big Bear Lake.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cute town.
Would recommend. I would vacation here. I would take a weekend to just be here.
Yeah.
They have a lot of other attractions, especially in the winter. They have a lot of ski and snowboard rentals. I saw that.
So, until next time.
We've been Park Swap.
Park Swap.
Thank you.
Bye.